me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children. Children. One, two, three, you put your eyes on me. 5, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 5, 5, 6, 8, I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children.
Good evening everybody for round 12 of SLR Tier 3. We're in Russia this evening, as you can see the current standings of the championship in Tier 3. And my name is Hammer, and joining me this evening is Thor. Hello Thor.
Hello, Hammer.
Yeah, so currently Motocrosser has a healthy lead over RCC Papa and then the McLaren boys of Tipsy Bob and Dead Bands behind.
Yeah.
And I think McLaren is also leading constructors. I mean, that would be logical.
I think Alpine is just at first
yeah,
place, right?
yeah, with those 120 points of Motocrosser, that's obviously really close. Drivers are still choosing their setups and setting up their strategy for now, so no action on track yet. So we can have a further look at the standings. The Ferrari boys are doing well as well, in 5th and 6th. And the Williams boys with Meepo, who started in Tier 4 and now in Tier 3, and Barasin in 7 and 8. So yeah, what to expect from Russia?
I'm expecting a great race. There's 2 great opportunities for overtakes, the first DRS and the second DRS, so that definitely opens up for some overtakes.
Yeah, we have some information from chat already. Ocean Chief tells us it's gonna be dry, so a dry race.
dry race, then we will definitely see the DRS in action.
Yeah, and we have our first cars leaving the track. I think that's the Haas of Scantoni that I see, so I'll switch to the live images. And is that another Haas right behind? Yeah, it is. So both Haas
Yes.
drivers choosing to go out first, and Neblatic is actually on the mediums.
Oh. Yeah, medium, like the medium to soft strategy here is quite good, but getting a good quality lap without enough grip in the asphalt or tarmac will be pretty hard to go for the first try, you know. But he will do his best, I'm sure.
Ooh, and Cyanidis.
Oh.
Did he crash? And Mosi? No, Cyanidis I think retired in the pit, so maybe he had a quali ban or something. But Mosi,
yeah, Mosi's ban in turn 9.
Oh, that's the. I think it's. No, it's not the only keyboard driver. We have Keyboard Magnussen as well in this tier, of course.
Of course.
Mosi is one of the keyboard drivers, and yeah, as you know, that's a really difficult one. Especially, it seems to get harder each game. And
yeah, they're not making it easy for them.
No,
it's a challenge.
Yeah, and Russia has those corners that are not really corners, but you still have to turn, and yeah, like slide turns are almost impossible on the keyboard, so that makes it really difficult. As Bowman is actually the first one on track, and he's also the first one to start a lap around the circuit. Let's see what he does. What do we have to expect in times? Because I honestly don't know. I don't play this game as much anymore.
In tier 4, I think Snacks was the only one to reach under 131. So around 135 maybe I'm expecting pole to be around. But they can prove me wrong. Yeah, but I'm expecting around there. The majority of the field should be able to get close to the 31 limit as well.
As Ocean Chief jokes that his key got stuck. Well, that's...
Sticky fingers, yeah.
Yeah. Or if you have a wireless keyboard and the batteries run empty, then obviously you have a issue again.
Yeah, the keyboard dies and you get stuck in left turn.
I think there's even a possibility to do mouse steering, but I'm not sure if that's any more accurate. But
would be fun to try with the joystick, you know.
Like like the classical one.
Sit like
the flight stick.
Yeah, flight stick. Yeah, like you drive or fly the car instead.
Right. As Bowman comes around the final corner to be the first one to set an actual time, so we'll be on provisional pole position, and it's a 133.2.
Yes.
And Lavi
instantly gets a better time.
Yeah, and Scantoni as well in the 32s, low 32s, 32.2 and 32.3, and Neblatic on the mediums with a 32.5.
Decent time for being on the mediums.
And
I think he's doing a double lapper also, so I'm expecting him to improve.
I saw some magic with a Ferrari there, warping backwards as Tipsy Ball passed him on the line to take pole, but then Motocrosser comes in and he goes nearly a second faster. So fast times already, 31.1.
Yeah, we're reaching the 31 limit. So, and the grip will just keep on getting better, so I'm expecting this to be very fast.
Luke Wetzels puts him in between the McLarens with a 32.0, and then Yoda goes 31.8 on the mediums.
That's a great time, actually.
Yeah, and Meepo as well with a great time with a 31.3. So fast times are flying already.
Yes, indeed.
I think it's just 2 people who can still set up time. The other 2 are already out of the session. So Mosi and Cyanidis. As Ocean Chief says, spun on the curb with 100 kph and then hit the wall with 120 kph. That's what Mosi said. I don't know how you get an acceleration on the curb, but well.
Well, it's Russia. Everything can happen, you know. It's
There's
the land of
actually-
opportunities. Someone's off.
There's actually
In
another
turn
Williams down,
5.
I think.
Yeah, Meepo has spun also. Let's see, I think... Yeah, Pluto or Dose 1 has had a spin on his outlap.
As my headset died. I don't know if
Like-
the audience caught it, but I didn't because my headset decided to die, so I had to plug the cable in.
Yes. That's good to know.
Sound is back. And I
So a
don't
lot of
think-
cars are coming into the pits now to
Yeah.
make their first tire change.
I didn't miss any magical improvements by the looks of it.
No, it's no one is yet to break the 31 barrier, but I think we will start seeing some of the drivers to close in that gap, or close into the barrier at least.
Yeah, Papa came close with a 31.3. Well, close it's still 2/10, which is a lot in equal cars, but still, it's closer than most of the others.
Yeah, and also the first lap is really a lot about warming up, also getting into the mindset and getting ready for doing the fast ones.
Yeah, you just want to get that lap in basically, and not do like Moisey and not finish. That's,
Yeah, and
that's not the best warm up.
Yeah, that's very much compromising.
Yeah, to say the least.
So today, if Motocrosser would to be out of the points today, Papa has a chance to take P1 of the championship. He's 24 points behind right now, and with a win he gets 25.
Yeah, although hoping for Motocrosser to not finish is a bit like hoping Hamilton won't finish. It doesn't really happen that often.
Yeah, he's very
It's,
consistent. He's a great driver.
He's not the kind of driver that just wins every race, but he will usually finish up high.
Yeah, he's a podium driver, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely in tier 3. I think even in
Yes.
tier 2 he wouldn't do bad. He did a good there before, but I think time is an issue for him. Like Friday he doesn't have the time, so he races in tier 3.
Yeah, I think he's been cramped on time most nights. I think.
We have some yellows, but that's just from cars letting other cars pass. As some are in their out laps and some are on a lap. I think Tipsy Bob is
Yes.
on another lap. Will be interesting to see how he does. He's currently, I think, P3 in the championship now.
He's P3, yes, 89 points. So 7 points behind the number 2 slot. So he also has a chance to increase his position today.
Yeah, and for the McLaren boys, it's good that that Barnes is also back in it, as they're doing
Yes.
well in constructors. So.
Yes, they are currently in P2.
And Tipsy improves on his time in the first sector by a 10th. He does have some traffic ahead though. Pretty close to the limits on some parts, but that's also a Russia thing.
Yeah, you really have to be on the limits here
Yeah, and it's easy
to make sure that you get
invalidate.
all the speed you can get. Yes, it's very easy because you have to be so close to the line to make a good lap.
4/10 improvement in the second sector, so he is on for a good lap. But that
It's looking
final
really
sector,
good.
that final sector isn't easy. It can be a bit.
Hopefully the drivers can get out of the way now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meepo
Meepo
got out of the
goes
way.
to the inside.
And the Alpine seems to be too far away to be disturbing, so
Yep.
it's looking great here.
Yeah, it's P4 for now, but in that 31-3 group, that's really close there. And Sol joins that group as well with a 31-4, so yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
to be a close qualifying.
Yeah, this will come down to the hundreds, I think. So a lot of drivers are on a lap at the moment.
Ooh, Larson crashed out.
Yes, he did in turn 10, on the exit of turn 10. Unfortunately.
So another victim of qualifying.
Yes.
Oh, he's
Russia
in the
is
middle of the
ruthless.
track. He's in the middle
he's
of the
right in
track
the
as
middle.
well. Yeah. Well, let's hope that doesn't ruin some drivers' laps.
Yeah.
I mean, you can gamble if the car is ghosted, but as we know, it doesn't always work the way it should. So, best to avoid it.
From my own experience in the 2S race, it doesn't always ghost when you think it should, but...
Oh, and Salt crashed as well.
Oh no.
Oh, and he's backwards. He's backwards without a wheel. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, and Blatic has abandoned his lap, so he did have some time loss because of this. Yeah, there's Salt turned around with a wheel off.
I'm not sure what happened to him really. It was like in the middle of the DRS straight.
Yeah, it's a really weird one. Like, how would you lose it there?
Thinking maybe he had some disconnection with his wheel or something maybe.
Ooh, as
That's very...
that band's invalidated. Yeah, I think most people are just boxing again.
Yeah. I think they are preparing for a third attempt here.
Yeah, I'm now following a lap on board with RCC Papa, the number 2 in the championship. Also a really fast guy. Let's see if he can improve.
Nails the first turn.
Yeah, it looks clean. They use
Stays
all of
tight.
the curb. Yeah.
Yes. You have to stay tight here. You can lose tenths if you don't go tight enough here. Missed the apex a little bit. I don't think it will hurt too much.
Yeah, it still looks speedy.
Yeah.
Still looks good.
Yeah, great short shifting.
To the TRS straight. Or straight. If you can even call it a straight.
The DRS zone maybe.
Yeah, he does improve by 1.5 tenths, so it's gonna be really close. But can he nail the final sector? There's some twisty corners there. Yeah, bit of oversteer.
Some oversteer.
Bit of oversteer.
First turn is
again.
great.
This looks good.
Short shifting into 4th, then 5th.
Final 2 corners. Can he nail the exit and entry of this one? He can. It's
P1.
31.001. So just.
He's so close to
outside,
breaking the 31 barrier.
Exactly.
So motocrosser is still in the pit.
Yeah, good lap.
We'll see if he goes out and tries to take back his P1 or if maybe he's happy with the situation.
Yes.
And
anybody
Meepo
else?
is also on outlap now.
Yeah, I was just searching if there's anybody else on the lap, but most of them are on the outlap.
Yeah, they're in the pits or on outlap, so I think motocrosser will go out as late as he can to get as much grip in the tarmac as he can. So Keyboard Magnussen is about to start his last try now.
Yeah, and Meepo and Tipsy Bob are also on the route lap, so they are also interesting to keep an eye on. But they are still in the, I think in the 2nd and 3rd sector right now. So that will take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keyboard, the other Keyboard driver in this tier. We used to have Crimsonium as well, but he moved to tier 4.
Yes.
The last of the Keyboard warriors, so to speak.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Keyboard goes really wide, but he doesn't invalidate.
Yeah,
but
boards the mission.
Yeah, I mean...
He does have time to start another lap though on these on the same sets of the softs.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna do a bit slower lap now to cool down the tires, manage the distance to the car in front, and get on that horse again.
Yeah, and I switched to the onboard of Meepo to see if he can improve and take the pole away from RCC Papa. And his first sector
he's
does look
improving.
promising. Yeah, he's 2/10.
2/10, yeah, looking really good.
And there's a slow Haas or a no, it's a slow Haas. Skin
Yeah,
tone.
Skin
Yeah, he got
Tony.
out of the way. Ooh, goes really wide there,
Oh,
and
he
he spins.
spins.
Yeah,
That would have been a great lap.
yeah, you don't really wanna go completely over that curb.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
that will
another thing.
unsettle the car a lot.
Yeah,
But he has time to start another lap on this soft, so.
it's a bit the thing. You can touch these curves, but you cannot really fully abuse them.
You never want to mount them because that will upset the downforce levels.
Yeah. It doesn't look like Tipsy is on a great one from what I saw. Might be mistaken, but
Well,
he
let's
still
see.
completes the lap, so. It actually is an improvement, but
yeah,
not enough to take pole. And we
he's
still
in third position right now.
motocrosser.
So.
Yeah, we still have motocrosser and
On an out lap, yeah.
Neblatic is on an actual lap.
Yeah, he's down 2.7, 0.27 seconds right now.
There was a wheel on track, I don't know why, but looked like one of the earlier wrecks the car didn't get completely removed.
Yeah,
I just saw a
sometimes
random
that
medium
happens.
tire. Yeah. Well, that's nice. Just leave some debris.
Yeah.
It's a bit
well,
like
it's
Jeddah.
Christmas. It's Christmas soon, like with the decorations, you know.
Yeah, a bit like Jeddah, where there were just wing parts and everywhere on track.
Oh yeah, a lot of debris. But hopefully we don't see as many crashes in this race as in Jeddah in real life.
Nope. As Neblatic improves as well, but doesn't improve his position.
Yeah. But I think he did a great lap to defend his sixth starting position.
Yeah, we missed
Starting in the third row.
We missed Yoda getting a good lap in. He's now in P2.
Oh yeah. Did a
So-
great lap.
Of course, there's still motocross on track, and
Yeah, he's doing a hot lap right now.
he could still take pole as Keyboard retires.
Let's see if he improves. Almost 1/10 improvement, so that will bring
Yeah,
him.
that's. Oh no, he
Ooh,
loses
big
it.
oversteer.
Yeah, so I think that's it for the grid.
Yeah. Bowman is on a hot lap still. He's on the last turn right now. He does improve a lot.
I
From
just missed
17th
that.
to 14th. And Luke Wetzel's improved by 2/10.
Yes, he's in P9.
Yes.
But, yeah, Papa is in pole position, the championship rival of motocrosser. And he has Yoda in between as well, which he will be happy with, I think.
Yes, Yoda has really come to life later on in the season.
But the question is that pole position good on this track? Because there is that first straight. I remember a couple of times that P1 loses it there. On that run.
Yeah,
to
they will
first
have the
corner.
slipstream in the cars behind, so that's a good advantage. But yesterday we actually saw in Tier 4 that the P2 was P1 after turn 1. So getting the inside here
Yeah,
is quite strong.
I remember the first time I ever had pole in a league race. It was in Russia, and I got punted in in turn 1, and then I was last. So yeah,
Yeah,
not the best. I went a bit too fast there. Yeah, so Papa, Yoda, motocrosser, futuristic actually in P4. I missed that. Tipsy,
Yeah.
then Meepo, Neblatic, Salt, Wetzels, and Lavi Fasole. And then it's Skintoni, That Bands, Skamakas, Bowman, Larsen, Keyboard, Tilde, and I think it was Pluto. Those
Pluto,
one was
yes.
actually Pluto. And yeah, Mosey and Cyanidis did not set a time. So that's our grid.
Yes. Yeah, Papa is looking to get a great start now to decrease the difference between him and motocrosser in the championship.
Yep, and he'll have to
But
hope
I would not count out the motocrosser.
no,
He's
never.
very fast.
Yeah, and it's more that like he's consistent. He doesn't make many mistakes. So
Yeah, although he did a mistake in the last
yeah, but yeah,
in the
that's
last lap that
qualifying.
would probably have given him pole, but that's life, you know.
Yeah, and that's also qualifying. When you really push the car to the absolute limit, there's more chance to make a mistake than in race where you just generally take it a bit more easier. At least most people do, but there are exceptions. But people who think
Yes.
they can drive the car in race as they do in qualifying, they usually crash out in the first 2 laps. So
Yeah.
let's see what the tire choices are. Oh, actually disabled the interface.
Softs for the first 11 cars, the mediums from 12th down to 16th, and Tilde and Pluto are on the softs. Mosey and Sahinidis are on the mediums, so they are hoping probably for a late safety car, if possible.
Yep, as
Zod gets disqualified.
Yeah, so he won't have great tires at the start in temperatures.
Yeah, that actually kind of scares me. Having cold tires into turn 1 is not what you want. Or
Yeah.
into turn 2 actually.
I saw a car.
Turn 1 is the little kink on the straight, so.
Yeah, I saw a car warping a little bit, so maybe he was distracted or something by somebody with a bit of desync or lag, but we'll have to see after the race maybe.
Yeah. I think this is Zod's debut race in the Red Bull actually, so not off to a
Yeah, he
great
moved
start.
teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Helmut Marko will not be amused.
Yeah.
He needs somebody to support Papa to the championship.
Through thick and thin, yes.
Yeah.
And we all know that Russia can be thick and thin, so.
Yeah, just don't mention Ukraine. As the drivers nearly completed the formation lap.
Yeah, we're closing on to the race start.
And let's hope they all get through cleanly. I think I remember something with Russia, TS3, and I don't know if it was dry or wet, but it was last season or the season before, and it was a massive crash.
Yes,
So,
I think my teammate in Tier 4 was in a big crash in turn 1, or turn 2 of course,
Yeah, so
in
let's hope
last season.
let's hope that doesn't happen today.
Yes, let's hope.
Yeah, Zod was already on the grid, of course, and everybody else is lining up now. Yeah, soft to medium is the predicted stop. Soft to hard is also predicted as an alternative, but I don't think we'll see much of that.
Yeah.
And medium soft for the people outside the top 10. And we're waiting for the lights to come on. And they're on. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the Russian Grand Prix, and it looks like they have a good start. But Yoda is alongside, so it is that P2 start which is overpowered, and he gets the inside, and Motocross is on the outside. Papa down to P3. Ooh, he gets a little bit of a wiggle. He's 3 wide. With Tipsy also getting past, and Futuristic actually also getting past. So, oh, and there's a yellow in the back, but it seems to be cleared already. And Futuristic and Papa still fighting. Papa
Yes.
going off track even. So not the best of start for Pole Sitter, who's now stuck fighting for P4 and P5. Though he does look like to get P4 at least. And Yoda in the lead and Motocrosser in P2.
Yeah, great start of by Yoda, a motocrosser to capitalize on Papa's mishappening.
Yeah, and who else had a great start is that Band, who's on the mediums. He's already in P7 and attacking Nebletic for P6. Nebletic does defend hard, and the Williams of Meepo also gets involved.
Oh, they're side by side with Meepo and Bands here.
Yeah.
Meepo does leave the space.
Yeah. All looks
Or
cleanly.
they both do.
Yeah, that Band was really looking to get past Nebletic, and I can understand why, because Nebletic is dropping a bit of a gap to Futuristic and is nearly out of DRS, and for that Band it would be great if he can keep the DRS of the soft runners.
Yeah, he really wants to be a part of the leading pack.
Yeah, now he has to worry about Meepo being right behind.
Yeah, Meepo is deploying hard here, so maybe he's gonna go for a late move.
Yeah, Meepo not waiting for DRS at all.
He does threaten an overtake, but he doesn't go for it completely. It's maybe a smart move to be safe in the beginning.
We also have to...
I think Soda might have had some wing damage in the start there. Yeah, you do not want to start on the cold tires.
I think that's Mosey. Wetzel's also, Luke Wetzel's also had a really bad start. I think he was P9 or something, and he's now P18. And I was keeping an eye on Motocross, who was at some point within 3/10 of Yoda, but now he dropped back to 6/10 again. So is probably waiting until the DRS now.
Oh, someone's off.
Yeah, that's
Pluto's had a spin.
Yeah.
Don't know if he had contact or not, but he's been off.
It doesn't look like he has an extreme amount of damage, but yeah.
Hopefully he'll get on soon. So the big winners of the first 2 laps are that Band, he's gained 5 positions, and I'd say one of the losers of the first 2 laps is Papa, losing 3 positions.
Oh, and Motocrosser gets a penalty. That's very early in the race. That's very unusual for him, but yeah.
I think he's been having to push really hard to keep up with Yoda.
Yeah. I mean, I do recall seeing him go off track in the beginning a few times.
Yeah, definitely should have been picking up some warnings in the first lap.
But yeah, another thing is we'll see DRS soon. Probably already on the next DRS straight.
Oh yeah, we had the DRS if you didn't notice it on the first straight here.
I didn't know if it was the...
It's because the detection zone is like 1 meter after the timing line, so that's why.
Yeah, one of the
I don't think we saw any overtakes into turn 2.
No, not yet.
But let's see if maybe Motocrosser can do something about Yoda here.
And it's a big DRS straight now.
Yeah, from P1 to P8.
Yeah, and
then the Haas of Skin Tony has over a second gap to Meepo.
Yeah, and it's that Band who's looking still to get past Nebletic. He looks quicker on those mediums than Nebletic on the softs, as I think it's Pluto who spun again. I think all the same spot as well.
Looks to be that way, yeah.
And if Nebletic loses the DRS, then he has no protection anymore from that Band, who's really looking to get past.
Yeah.
He is actually doing
Band
great.
really wants to be in the DRS of Futuristic here, so he's gonna go for... Ooh!
Yeah, a little bit of a
There might be some contact. Motocrosser goes for P1 now.
Oh yeah, I just missed that as I was focusing on that Band, but Motocrosser is completely past.
Yes, he does make the move and he does stick it. Now he has to get into the DRS of Futuristic to keep with the top pack.
Yeah, but on mediums that's actually great.
Yeah,
also
it's
for
doing
later
really
in the
good.
race, as Meepo gets a penalty as well.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
Meepo's probably gonna be looking to keep on doing what Bands did and pass Nebletic here.
the Chief says in chat, Band's looking like a contender for the win. Yeah, it does look like that if he can keep it clean and keep in the front until he switches to the softs later in the race, then he has a great chance.
Yeah, he's looking really good.
And Yoda is actually keeping up with motocross, so it doesn't look like motocross had a pace advantage. It was just a DRS, and Yoda is attacking motocross there and gets past.
Yes, he made the move work.
And all that fighting just leads Tipsy Bob and Papa to the back of them as well. As there is a big crash!
He's had a big crash.
What happened there?
Oh no! Motocrosser is out!
Oh no, what happened to motocrosser?
I didn't notice it. Safety car is out.
Oh, he was also
out.
impacted. That looked really weird, like his brakes failed or something. That was so weird. It was a really high-paced crash in a slow corner, so I wonder what happened there.
Yeah.
And Tipsy has to go into the pit for repairs. And that leaves Yoda in the lead ahead of Scintoni, who didn't pit. Everyone else looks like they pitted. Papa, Meepo, Nebletic, Lavi Fasola, Tilde, Advance, Tipsy. But what happened there? I just saw a Ferrari flying.
I feel like I missed it all. Yeah.
I did see it. It looked like
Futuristic caught my eye, so I went off from motocrosser's POV and I missed what happened.
It could have been hardware failure, but we're not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure we will find out later in the general chats.
Or what else could happen is that maybe his wheel got tangled or something, and then you cannot brake, and that because they were close with the 4 of them.
Yeah, they were really close. We're trying to keep that DRS train keep on chugging, you know.
Yeah, so a big reset of the race, and for some of the players they will be really happy with that, especially Pluto who had 2 spins, and Zod who had a bad start. It was a really weird crash.
Yeah, everyone outside of P1 to P8 has done their first pit stop.
Yeah, so basically Papa is in sort of a virtual lead. Oh, as my game hangs.
Yeah.
Ah, luckily it could. I was worried there for a second as my screen froze for like a solid 5 seconds.
Oh, that's all not very pleasant.
Yeah. It's not been the most stable game of the series for me.
Yeah. So Motocrosser does not have to care about his 3-second penalty now that he's out of the race at least.
Yeah, but yeah, for Papa this is great news, of course.
This is very great news. He's if he can stick to the lead pack, he's bound to be net P1. So, and that does put Papa number 1 in the championship by 1 point. And if he gets the fastest lap, he could get. Yeah. And if he gets the fastest lap, he could increase his lead by 2 points.
Yes, Ocean Chief says came in like a wrecking ball. It would be good if we have some info from the crew chiefs or drivers what happened there. Maybe maybe Chief can ask around or somebody else. Because we only saw part of it, we don't know what actually happened there. For sure it wasn't the best crash, it looked like. Because it's a pretty slow corner, it's a slow corner and there was just cars flying at high speed, which is never good. Yeah. Well, it's good on a straight when cars are having high speed, but not in a slow corner.
Yeah, Sector 3 is not where you want to go too fast.
No.
Not with that, with turn 15 with off camber. You will really go flying. Which kind of looked like Futuristic did, since he went into the wall very hard, very hard.
Yeah, it could be many things. Maybe he lost it on the outside of the curb or something else and he had no control over it, we don't know. Or got hit from behind, also possible.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that DRS train went quite some places back.
Yeah, it did. Really did.
And I think it's most likely safety car in this lap as everyone in the field has rejoined the train.
Yes.
And now it's up to Yoda to restart and we suddenly find Scintoni in P2 and Skamagmas in P3 because of all the people that pitted.
Yes.
I wonder why the soft runners in front didn't pit, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we had a similar, like maybe on the same lap in Tier 4 yesterday. and both the Alfa Romeos chose to pit, and their tires were
Okay.
not looking really good in the later laps of the race. See
Ooh, that Dance gets
a
a
lot of
penalty.
5-second penalties
Yeah.
being given out.
Yeah, some clumsy driving in the back. Maybe those penalties get removed, but Yoda's already on the way. Doesn't wait until the line, floors in the final 2 corners, and
Ooh, not a great exit.
no,
Skintoni might
is
be
really
looking
close.
to pass him here.
It looks like he was struggling under traction a bit. And,
Yeah, he went on the grass, Yoda did.
yeah,
But
Skintoni
Skintoni
looks
goes
a
off
bit,
the ERSO
yeah.
early.
Ooh, and there's another yellow. Was a short one. It was Cyanidis. Something happened with Cyanidis.
Yeah, Lavifasol got damage to his front wing in that contact behind the safety car, so he's in the pits right now.
And Bowman is dropping back as well. Yeah, Bowman has spun. Ooh, that's not the best rejoin, but luckily his car goes. So plenty of incidents with the restart, and Skintoni gets a penalty. And suddenly Keyboard Magnussen is in P4, that's also a thing I missed.
Yeah, he's gonna be looking to catch up here.
Yeah, and Cyanidis, I think he was Tier 3 champion last season. Moved to Tier 2, but he switched from pad to wheel. So
oh yeah, so he's here reserving,
yeah.
I think, to get his much needed practice in.
Yeah, I mean it does take a while until you get the pace back.
Yeah, it does.
And, Papa now, yeah, chasing that group. He wants to get past.
Yeah, he's gained 1 position since the safety car restart, so. He is still the first driver who has pitted already, so.
Ooh, and Luke Wetzels might make a move here. No, he looks but doesn't. Ooh, and the Papa nearly runs into the back of him.
Yeah, that was tight.
Yeah, you have to be careful with these people with older tires. They will break a bit earlier. And, yeah, sometimes you just forget that.
Yeah, Keyboard Magnussen is struggling to keep up with the top 3 here, so there's been an accident with SLR Mosey Gaming. He spun in turn 3.
It's unlucky, as Papa did get past Wetzels in the end, and Ocean Chief says, this is futuristic words, I don't know what happened. For 1 second the game froze and just went full throttle into the left hander when I'm fully on the brakes. I have no answer for what really happened because I don't know. So it looks like also a sort of a screen freeze like the one I just had.
Yeah, we had a similar one in Monza with Alexander in Tier 2. The Swede, Alexander. He crashed out in a random location.
As Neblatic and Luke Wetzels are fighting. Neblatic on the hard tires, Luke Wetzels on the old soft tires, and it looks like the hard tires are already the better one, as he does get past in the end. But he did lose DRS to Papa, who already passed us last one. And, yes.
Papa is looking really fast here.
Yeah,
now he has DRS on Keyboard Magnussen.
And Keyboard Magnussen has 3 seconds to the guy ahead, so no way he can do much. Although Keyboard Magnussen is a really good defender, so don't think you'll pass him easily.
He sticks with the ERS for the whole straight, so no overtake yet.
Maybe now?
Oh, maybe now.
Yeah, Keyboard was a bit surprised there. Oh no,
it's a big accident. No.
Oh no, and Keyboard is out.
Keyboard is out. Papa does survive, but he might have wing damage.
Yeah, I think he has damage, and there's a safety
car. Oh, his wing
again.
is completely gone.
Yeah.
Safety car.
Oh, yeah, I was on board with them. It looked like he had a twitch of oversteer, and then they collided. I think Keyboard was also surprised that he was on the inside there. Like Keyboard didn't expect him to be there. So Papa's quick run up the field has ended. And that makes it a totally different situation. Now it's a really good race for McLaren all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Although the safety car might
Yoda's gonna probably pit now, so...
Yeah, I was about to say that the safety car might help those on softs who didn't pit yet, so now suddenly Yoda and Skintoni have the advantage again.
Yes. So Larson and Skamagas is they are on the medium tires, so they probably don't want to pit yet. Even though it's a great opportunity, but the hards don't really go too fast on this circuit, so that would definitely be a challenge if they would pit. And
Right.
Scamagas goes for the pit. Skintoni
Skintoni
opts to stay out.
Oh, that's a bit surprising.
Larson also pits.
Yeah, Nablatic obviously doesn't on the hards.
Skamagas goes for the softs. I think he's betting
For another
or
safety
gambling
car.
for another safety car, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if you have 2 safety cars after 9 laps, why not? It's not the worst gamble in the world, I think. As that band spits as well. Did he pick up some damage, maybe? Because he was on hards, he could have made it to the end, but maybe he just wants the mediums and didn't like the hards. And some people go on softs as well, so yeah, the strategies
I think they're really gambling for another safety car. It is
strategies-
unreduced, so there still is room for one more.
Strategy is very mixed on the top,
Yeah.
and Nablatic is now the only guy on hards.
Yes. Done 4 laps on those hards, so they are well broken in, but he needs to do a good job of keeping the heat in those tires, because they're really... If you go too cold on them, it's really hard to get the heat up in time. Because it doesn't seem to be doing any weaving at the moment, so...
As Mosey manages to get a 3-second time penalty in the safety car, that's actually impressive. So you cut the track
he cut the
in,
course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
trying to
as
get
Chief
that.
would say. As Chief would say. They say you cut the course.
And Jensen and Chat, it's safety car week again. Yeah, I mean... I think earlier this week I was commentating in another league in Mexico, and there was also like 4 safety cars, so just seems to be the game for it.
Yeah, some tracks are just prone to get more safety cars, so... And Russia is a very tight one,
a
because
street
you have to
track,
be so on the limit, and there are some curbs you don't want to touch, but if you touch those...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard to recover from it.
As Kebab is as surprised as me. Safety car and Skintoni on 9 laps off didn't pit. Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
At least it gives Haas a 1-2, a rare image, and something.
Yeah, provisional 1-2 at least.
I mean.
Or just kidding, he's yet to pit, so.
I actually know a joke about this. What does Gunther Steiner do when he sees Haas in positions 1 and 2?
Go ahead.
Yeah, he turns off his PC and turns off F1 2021.
Yep.
It's,
the jokes are starting to rain in.
It doesn't really seem to be happening in real life. Although we don't know with the new rules next year, of course. But it would be quite a surprise if it's Haas that comes out to the front.
Yeah, well, in the real life season, they haven't put a single dime into this season's car, so
yeah, they
they're looking to get a really good car next year.
Imagine Nikita Mazepin, world champion.
Yeah, imagine. I'm dreaming. We are in Russia, so yeah. And Nikita's dad is he's tight on the money, you know. So yeah, I think he's got some oil money saved away. So and he looks hungry to spend those money. So
yeah, and Lavi Fasolo is almost back with the field. So that means it will be safety car in this lap normally. And we can get underway for basically the 3rd start of this Grand Prix.
yes.
And yeah, well, it's
Skintoni is gonna be.
Yeah.
Skintoni is gonna be
slow.
starting the grid now, so hopefully he and Nablatic are in VC together, so they can work out a strategy.
Yeah, because I think Skintoni is gonna be a lot slower than the others.
He's on.
Softs, yeah.
Yeah, but then Nablatic is on the hards also, so. Maybe they both will struggle with grip.
Well, he was pretty quick with the last restart, Nablatic. And the guys behind him
that's
have
true,
the same
that's
age.
true. So, Yoda is the first car to be on fresh mediums. And then we have Skamagas on fresh softs, but I think he's gambling for another safety car. I really think he is. Because I don't see those tires going to the end.
Nope, and it looks like
Skintoni is
Skintoni
going.
already started. And Abletic was sleeping a bit there, but he did close the gap immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, and he nearly went. Oh, and Skintoni has a bad exit as well. He is struggling on the
really bad
rears.
exit.
Yeah, he's struggling on the rears on those softs.
Yeah.
And they
They
go
are
side
now-
by side. Let's hope it doesn't end in Haas tiers.
Let's see. And Abletic gets the better.
Yeah, but
Turn.
Skintoni is defending. And the Abletic now in trouble with Meepo behind him. Oh, he brakes really late. And
Abletic
takes
cuts
out
the
the
course
bollard.
really hard.
And now Meepo gets side by side, and they're still fighting. They leave room. Meepo backed out
Yeah.
of that. But yeah,
Who knew?
Skintoni not giving any respect whatsoever to his teammate. Defending that even off track.
Oh, he picks up another 3 seconds.
Yeah.
He's now got 6 seconds of penalties.
So Günther
Remember,
Steiner,
he is still to pit, so
Günther Steiner will now smash some equipment, I think.
yeah, maybe smash the door.
Yeah, at
Something.
least.
Yeah, who knew that the Haas and the Williams would be in P1 to P4?
Yeah, exactly. The reverse, almost like a reverse grid.
Reverse
and
grid,
something
yeah.
happened with Skamakas. He spun. So the
Oh,
soft's not
on the
working out
first
for
softs
him.
also.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
and then Abletic struggling on the hards, I think,
Yeah,
because Meepo is now really close.
Skintoni gets a better exit also on those old softs.
Yeah, for sure. Meepo will make
I
a
think
move,
Meepo-
and Pluto crashed out.
Pluto has crashed, yes.
Oh my god, and it's completely dead. That must have been an incident because it's on the straight. He must have hit another
Yeah.
car. Is it another safety car, or is this just a yellow? That's the question.
David Fasole is out also
Oh, and Abletic
in
gets a
turn
penalty.
2.
Oh, he spun.
Okay, so now the top 4 has penalties. So Tilla has a 5 second, Meepo and Abletic on 3 seconds, and Skintoni on 6 seconds.
As Zombie says, safety car 2 electric boogaloo. Well, it's actually 3 already if that happens, because we already had 2. So it's
Yeah.
safety car galore, but not this time. The car gets removed and we are under green conditions, so
Yeah. I think the thing is that he was far down the grid, so not too many cars has to pass that danger zone.
yep. And
Top 4 actually has a decent gap to the 5th driver
yeah, Tipsy.
to carry away the DRS train.
And Papa's fighting himself back to the grid as well. He's now in P9, fighting with Wetzel for P8, so he's still not out of this as well, even though he had that incident.
DRS is now enabled, and Yoda is in the DRS, so Tipsy Bob. He's probably gonna make a move here.
And
He's powering the ERS.
Skintoni is completely out of ERS, he just has 3% left. And this time surely, oh, he brakes really late, goes off track again and cuts in front. Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
not giving up.
He's not giving up to his teammate now.
Yeah, he cannot really pass here. I think Abletic just has to wait for the next DRS rate
Yeah,
and get him there.
he just needs to save his ERS so he can go full power
Yeah.
to pass his teammate. So Yoda did make the move on Tipsy Bob and is now in P5. And he's caught up to Tilde. So they are back with the leader group now.
Yeah, Yoda doing great work. He's on fresher tires as well, so that helps. Yeah, and Abletic
Definitely does.
Abletic not getting great exits, but yeah, Skintoni has just 0 ERS.
Yeah, he's deploying
Surely
even though he's
now.
on 1%.
Surely now.
Abletic, he makes the move stick, yes.
Yeah.
He's passed.
And now he just has to do a good final sector so Tony cannot repass him. Maybe the anti-spin.
Yeah, Tony spins. He doesn't die at least.
Yeah, he was
Or his
pushing
car.
it really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, those 13 lap old softs don't perform well under pressure. But now Nabletic is gonna be under pressure soon by Meepo.
Yeah, and Yoda's moving up the field as well. He's right behind Tilde as Cantoni gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Papa getting some nice tow by his teammate Zod. So
Yeah.
he's looking to catch back to his original position.
Yeah.
He knows that motocrosser is out of the race, so
Yeah, Papa
this
can
is
still win this race.
yeah,
And,
big opportunity for him, and he does not want to lose out on it.
And Ocean Chief says these track free joints. Jeez, yeah, that's another thing I noticed. Like people just counting on the ghosting system, let's say, and that's not always
Yeah.
the wisest things to do. I mean, if he had ghosting off, I'm pretty sure we would have had another big incident.
Yeah, ghosting off and safety car increased. That
Yeah.
would have been
Yeah, then we would just have 30 laps on the
Interesting.
safety car. So that's
yeah.
that's Nabletic now.
Meepo is in
Passed
P1
by
now.
Meepo, yeah, I saw that from the on car view of Yoda.
Yeah, same here.
So looking good for Yoda and are looking good for Meepo, and Yoda now with a bit of a strange move.
Oh,
on
the
Tilde.
switchback on the Tilde.
Yeah, it does work,
He's in P3 now.
and he'll have DRS from
From the Bletic.
yeah. Tilde, yeah, went wide again, and now he's under pressure from Tipsy Bob. So Tilde's struggling on those tires.
Yeah. Bob and Tilde's tires are equal age though, so it's gonna be down to the latest of the breakers. And Bob makes it work.
As Chief and Crystals are talking in chat that you are gonna drop the line or something.
Me?
Yeah, they're saying that in chat.
Oh no. This is a meme. This is a meme because Fedevara told me one time that one time he was in
and
an
a spin,
interview.
a spin of Wetzel's. Okay, you continue.
He told me one time in his first interview, he told me his English was not so good back in the day.
Ooh, that bounce! That bounce is
no.
out.
That's not gonna be a
And that's a
1-2 for
safety
the
car.
McLarens.
Another safety car, third one.
Yeah, so third one's the charm. Let's see who chooses to pit or not. This is
Could this be a moment
pit
to go
for
to
safe.
soft?
Yeah, soft is this is soft territory.
Okay.
Meepo leading, yes, McKender. Meepo is leading. Does have 3 seconds of penalties though. And
Oh, that bounce. He's
I'm
done
not
it
sure
again,
who's gonna
boys.
pit.
He's done it again, boys. That bounce.
Meepo goes for the pit actually. As Yoda doesn't, but Yoda has 5 laps fresher mediums than Meepo, so that's understandable.
Yeah, I mean Yoda can take the risk, but I'm not sure if he can hold it versus fresh sauce. This is one of those things. If you raced yourself, you know that it's difficult to make the decision here, because on the one hand you want to have track position, especially on a DRS train track, but on the other hand you know that fresh sauce are really quick, and it is actually possible to overtake with them.
Yeah.
So it's one of those decisions where do you pit or do you not?
Yeah.
Pretty difficult.
Like
and,
the teammate of Tipsy Bob and that band knows that, Lando Norris.
yeah,
How
exactly.
hurtful it can be
in the
to
rain.
not go for the pit.
Yeah, but that was even more difficult when you don't know if it's gonna rain or not.
Yeah, well, it's really a tricky one because in one end of the circuit it was completely dry, and one end it was monsoon raining. So
Yeah, but it is as Jansen said, people are being afraid of stuck in a DRS train. That's at least that's what I thought. But yeah, on the other hand, if a lot of people make the change and you are the only one who doesn't, then again, even if it's a DRS train, you'll just get swamped by all the soft runners. So you have to kind of hope that enough people stay out. That's if that makes sense. If that explanation makes sense.
I'm not sure if maybe Sod had a problem on track, but Tilde, it looked like Tilde passed him behind the safety car.
Okay.
I don't know if Sod went off the track or not, but
Yeah. Could be.
looks like Tilda gains the move, or gains the position at least. I don't know, maybe Sod had a too far distance to the car in front.
That's possible. Also, yeah, of course, after the pits, this brings Tipsy and Papa a bit more up the front, the championship contenders.
Yeah.
And they'll just have to hope enough cars keep Nepo busy on those fresh softs. That by the time he gets to them, his softs have worn off.
Yeah. He's gonna have to go really fast to keep this going.
Yeah, but still 2 laps on the safety car because it looks like to be another one now. It's gonna help him keep the softs fresh.
Yeah. He's gonna be really happy with another lap to not put as much pressure on them. So should I continue with my Fedevara story?
Yeah, please do. You have 1 lap.
So he had 1 lap time. So basically he had an interview when he said that his English wasn't so good, so for some reason the commentator asked him, do you have a big announcement to make? And Fedevara said, because he didn't understand what he said, yeah. So we've kind of been joking back and forth to each other, like just I don't know, in random situations. Do you have a big announcement to make? Yeah. So that's what he said. Do you have a big announcement to make? Yeah.
Okay.
And Chief puts
Chief
pressure on me to drop the
to the
line
line.
also.
Yeah, but Chief says that to literally everyone using assist, so
Yeah. And I don't think he should pressure me that hard, because his teammate does have better pace than me, and his teammate does have
yeah, he
a
has
lot more
ABS,
assist than me. So
medium traction, the whole shebang. Yeah, I know.
yeah.
But in his defense, Snelle Henke is a bit older. And
Oh yeah,
he
it does
needs-
have the
he
50
needs all the
plus
assist.
assist. Yeah.
He needs all the assists he can get.
Yeah, maybe in season 8 of SLR he gets the cane also.
Yeah.
Safety car in this lap. The grid is packed now, or brought together.
At least he
So
doesn't
let's
use
see if Yoda can get a good start.
Yeah.
Maybe Papa will go for a move in Tipsy Bob in turn 1. Who knows? Who knows? We will see soon.
Yeah, and the Blatic, Tipsy and Tilde and Zod on the oldest tires on the grid, 12 laps. But
Yeah.
I mean, they do have Lawson in between, so that could help.
Yeah.
And where is Yoda gonna restart? Is he gonna do it in the final 2 corners as the others did, or is he gonna pick a different point? I think there's really no other
He's
choice.
going now. He's
Yeah,
going now.
It's just the best spot.
Yeah.
And does he get a good exit? It does seem like it, so no...
He's building. He's got a good gap to Nebretic. Let's see if Papa is able to go for a move. He's not able.
yeah,
Larson really close to Zod.
Yeah, Larson had a good exit, but he has to pick the outside and he's not making that. Maybe he can do the
Zod-
switch back and
Ooh.
Zod, yeah, Zod had a bad exit.
Zod had a bad exit, yeah.
So the
And
switch
Meepo is
back-
now putting pressure on Zod. He's going for the outside move.
Nah, he's not making that.
He doesn't get it.
Yeah, these cars just don't have enough grip to do that on the outside. He's looking
Yeah.
again. And Yoda's already outside of TRS. It could be great for Yoda actually, with Neblatic being in there.
Yeah, with Nebletic being a
Effective roadblock.
wall in the road, yeah.
Oh, you Meepo!
Oh no!
Whew.
What happened?
Oh man, he
Oh,
he
nothing
avoided,
bad.
he avoided Larson and nearly went into the wall, but then somehow kept it on the track and then passed him in the end. But it
Yeah.
looked really scary from my point of view.
Oh, Bowman and Sahinidis are side by side.
Yeah,
Sahinidis does defend.
Zod
But
is
Bowman has
just-
the switchback now. No, it doesn't go for it.
No, and Zod will just get bullied pretty soon. The same with the Blatic.
Yeah, those old tires are not gonna be very fast now. Tilde is also on 13 laps old tires, but Larson is behind on 8 laps old tires. Being soft, so they should be around the same performance right now.
Yeah, and that's kind of blocks
So it's up
Meepo's
to-
progression.
Yeah. Yoda's getting a good gap now.
Yeah, very good gap. They need to
Yeah,
make
that's
work
looking
of it
really
to
good
pass
for him.
them.
Yeah. Tips Bob doesn't have the best tires either, so
No, and every second gate now is a second you need to gain back somewhere.
yeah.
So yeah, it does look like the DRS training is helping Yoda here.
Yeah, it really is.
As Meepo is really looking everywhere if he can make a move, but
He's really desperate because he's the first driver on those fresh
Yeah.
softs, so he really wants to get some moves done here.
exactly.
And the DRS train does not help him. He really wants to pick apart one driver at a time.
I
Let's
might,
go for a move on Larson here.
Yeah, he might take Larson here. I say might.
Yes, he did do it.
Maybe his teammate.
So great moves
Tillo-
by Meepo.
Yeah, maybe his teammate will help him here.
Maybe.
Of course, Meepo has a penalty as well, so he's extra in a hurry.
Yeah. DRS is enabled now, so
I'll
might
get a
be
great
starting to
toe.
see some moves.
But
Tips
he had a
above
bit of a-
might be going for an athletic here. He seems a long far away though. A long far away, what?
a long way from home.
Yeah.
He does
Oh,
make the move,
Tips above
though.
gets
Oh
oversteered.
no, he spins!
He's out of the race!
Oh no, Tipsy!
Oh no!
Why?
I was in the DNF column with his teammate.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
that was looking so good for him. Oh no.
Yeah, so another DNF.
Yeah. It seems like a very popular theme in Russia.
And Papa is now suddenly in P3. And he should be able to take Neblatic, but then he has to close a 4-second gap on Yoda. It does look like it's Yoda's to lose, unless the soft runners get past really quick. But yeah, Tilda has to pass 3 cars to do that, and yeah.
Yeah.
Also no safety car this time.
Papa passes Nebletic now.
Yeah.
So Papa's
he
gonna...
Oh, I see a car going straight, that's Cyanidis. He's now dropped back to last place, and Meepo is
Meepo and Tilda are
fighting.
going side by side. Yeah, Meepo
Fighting.
does make the move stick. Those
But he is
fresh
fast.
softs are really superior right now.
Yeah, and he needs to make quick work out of Neblatic and Papa as well if he wants to have any chance of doing something. But I think with that penalty as well, that that Yoda should have this. But yeah, I mean you can see how quick it can change with the crashes of Tipsy Bob and that bands and such.
Yeah. A happy day can be over really fast in this track. The walls are very hard.
Yeah,
And there's
Russian
no
balls are
gravel
very
traps
hard.
to... Yeah.
You will get sent to the gulag.
Yes.
As,
So
Meepo-
Papa doesn't really manage to create a big gap to Nebletic here.
No.
Nebletic's doing a really good job staying in DRS.
They have the same. Also, Papa and Yoda have the same 8 tires.
Yeah, they do. So it's gonna be really close in times, I think.
And Meepo now looking.
He's looking much, yeah.
Neblatic defending the inside. Yeah,
Meepo
there's
does
no
not
way.
go for it. Maybe a switchback? Maybe what he did to Tilda the lap before? Yeah, let's
he's
try it.
looking for it.
Nebletic does give the space.
But now he has the.
Because Nebletic knows that
Oh,
all
he
the
does it.
time you need to make the space.
yeah. All the time you need to leave the space.
Yeah.
And he
Nebletic
gets
does
a
pick up a
penalty.
3-second penalty.
And Meepo goes off track as well, so that's at least a
Oof.
warning.
Bad
Now-
exit from
now
Nebletic also.
Neblatic gets the DRS though, so. And Meepo
Yeah, but he's on
gets
6%
nothing.
DRS.
Yeah, I'll. Yeah, Meepo defends the inside. Ooh!
Oh.
Neblatic
Yeah, I got a bit surprised by Meepo's defending style there.
He did take a look at the last, but nothing comes of it.
So Papa's got a almost 1.5 second gap now to Meepo. But Meepo's gonna be using a lot of ERS to catch up now. As Papa does have around 50%.
And it's 4 seconds to Yoda, so that gap is stable. So it basically depends if Meepo can really pull out some magic laps now or not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be enough, and even more so, the other soft runners have all more or less stayed behind the medium runners. Only Zolt and the Tilde dropped a bit.
Yeah, it's all thanks to the DRS train. Tilde maybe looking for a move on Larson here. I doesn't go for it. There's some contact from Lavafasole.
Yeah, so that gamble for pitting the last safety car didn't really work out that well.
No, not yet.
Because Meepo is now back in DRS.
Yeah.
But I think he'll need another lap or two to pass, and then it's 4 seconds to Yoda, so yeah. Unless Yoda completely bottles it, it looks like he has this one.
Yeah. And Papa's gonna have to defend, gonna have to be defending to Meepo also, so he's gonna lose a lot of time doing that.
There's also a three-way battle between Tilde, Lavafasole and Larson. I see a yellow somewhere.
Yeah, look, Wetzel's also looking for a move on Lavafasole. He gets the inside now in turn 3. No, Lavafasole takes it back.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lack of battles on the track. Even though it is hard with the DRS train to make it stick. And now we see a lot of penalties in the same instance.
Yeah.
Might take a look. Let's see, Meepo has 3 and Abletic has 6. Ooh, that's gonna hurt him. Larson has none. So Larson has
that's looking really good for him. Tilde has 8 seconds, so that's gonna bite him hard.
Wetzel has 0 seconds as well. Tilde's even 11 now. Papa has 3 now. Okay. So now it looks even better for Yoda.
And Meepo.
And Larson.
Yeah. Because Meepo was gonna have to pass Papa and then gain 3 seconds also, but now he only has to pass him.
Yeah, and then he at least has P2. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
But Papa will still make good points compared to
Motocrosser, yeah. He won't get the P1 in the championship, but he will close the gap by a lot.
Yep.
But Meepo does currently have the fastest lap, so he's not gonna get the extra point, Papa.
Yeah, the extra point will probably go to Meepo as well. He doesn't have a lot of ERS left though, so making the pass is gonna make
I think he's actually gonna wait with the overtake until the later laps, because he used a lot of overtake to catch up to Papa, and he's gonna stay behind now and try and use as little as possible to harvest some ERS now and go for a big move on the last lap.
That would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah. The question is, does he have the patience? He has had a history of not being as patient.
He is a bit younger, so yeah.
Yeah.
So usually not a characteristic of young people to have the patience.
Yeah.
And he's really close. It's gonna be either, I think even without ERS he might make the move.
Oh, he's going side by side with Papa here now.
Yeah.
Papa does let him through.
Yeah, I mean at some point you do a risk assessment in your head, like do I really have a shot at defending this until the end, and if you think you don't, you might as well think I'll take a position less.
Yeah. And now Papa does still have a lot more battery than Meepo does.
Yeah, he might just repass him here.
Yeah. He does go for boosting now.
Yeah.
Meepo is not wasting any ERS, he knows that Papa's gonna be rapid here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's way faster in the straight line.
Yeah. Nebletic in P4 with 20 laps old tires. And Larson P5 with 15 laps old soft, so he's looking at a very long stint, Larson, on those softs.
Yeah, and he's pretty safe as well because Lavi Fasolo behind him has a penalty and Wetzels is too far behind. And he'll gain a position from the Blatik's penalty, so yeah. It looks good for Larsen. As Mosey gets a penalty as well.
Yeah, another 3 seconds, so that's gonna be... well, the
it's
gap
painful.
behind him is 43 seconds, so...
Yeah, but if he didn't get that penalty, Tilde had 11 seconds. Mosey might have gotten a point, but now it's...
that's true.
Ooh, and there's a yellow.
Oh, Skamagas is out.
Yeah, he's out, so maybe that point comes to Mosey anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Papa and Meepo are fighting again, and this time it takes a bit longer. Just before the final lap, but Papa keeps position for now. And Meepo will just want to wait until the straight with DRS. Yeah, Papa just doesn't want to really keep that position, it looks like.
Yeah, they're really playing about now.
DRS shenanigans of Hamilton and Verstappen, which didn't really end that well.
So if Meepo passes now, Papa will have a go on the back straight.
So Meepo will have to do it on the final DRS straight. And look at how they are weaving also.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope this doesn't end in tears.
Hope not. They're on equal ERS.
They lost time to Nebatic on 21 lap old parts because of the... They lost 2 seconds to Yoda.
Yeah. They're really playing mind games on each other right now. Papa is going very fast, slow now. Just sure that he saves those tires to get a good exit.
Yeah, he's just focusing on that one exit.
Yeah, and turn 10 is the major key now.
Ioannidis takes a fastest lap away, and I wouldn't be surprised if Meepo tries an all or nothing move, but it's 5/10. I think he's too far.
Yeah, they're both emptying their batteries.
Yeah, he's too far. It's not gonna
Meepo
happen. It's not gonna happen. Is he gonna try it? No.
Woo! Maybe a switchback move. No.
Yeah, he did that before. No, it's not gonna happen.
Papa is too...
Oh, no. He was thinking about it, but no.
Yeah. Oh, and he goes wide.
Yeah, that's it for the battle for P2, and it's Yoda who wins the Russian Grand Prix with Papa and Meepo close behind in P2 and P3. Then the Blatik, and then Larsen who jumps to P4, Wetzels who actually jumps to P5, and Lavi Fasolo to P6, so the Blatik lost a lot of positions. Then it's Tilde who loses a position to Zot, and Mosey and P10.
Tilde gains 5 seconds extra because it didn't serve a drive-through penalty, I think.
Yeah, but he could still
or some
get,
penalty at least.
He might still get that removed though if it's a safety car thingy. If he got bumped or something.
Yeah.
But that will just save him 1 position. He's still at 6 seconds. And now it's just waiting for Ioannidis, who took the fastest lap away from the front guys.
Yeah, Meepo did not get to keep his 1 extra point.
Yeah.
Ioannidis is out for blood.
And
and does a pirouette.
Does another one.
Yeah.
To the 3 flat. And that also means that Papa takes 18 points, so he is just 6 points behind Motocross now. So the championship fight is completely back on, and Larsen gets the driver of the day. I mean, he did go from outside the top 10 to P4 with no penalty drive, so I can understand it.
But I also think Meepo did a great job today.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But Larsen did gain a lot of positions, so...
Yeah, P15 to P4. Yoda, P2 to P1, Papa the other way around. Meepo from all the way from P6 to P2, Larsen from P15 to P4. Then Wetzels, Lavi Fasolo, Nebletic, Zot, Tilde and Mosey. And then Bowman, Ioannidis and Skamakas. Tipsy Bob, Dead Band, Skintoni, Pluto, Keyboard Magnussen, Motocross and Futuristic did not finish the race. And that's it for the Russian Grand Prix.
So who do you think gets the driver of the day?
I mean, the obvious choice would be Larsen, but I kind of want to give it to the race winner, Yoda, because it was difficult.
Yeah, he did create a great gap in the end there.
Yeah, that was difficult choosing the right strategy, and he did do that in the end.
It just shows that he's matured as a driver, and that's a great contention for driver of the day.
Yeah, and Lavi Fisola actually P6 with four pit stops. That's also quite something.
Yeah. So should we make a decision who gets it?
Yeah, for me it's Yoda, but.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. He did a great job of getting a big enough gap to Meepo and Papa after the last safety car restart. So yeah, should we move on?
Yeah, we're waiting for the interviews. Let's see if there's already people in there.
And the both Ferrari drivers are ready for interview.
Let's see. Ah, yeah, Futuristic. We have to ask him anyway about that incident.
Oh yeah, to get his point of view.
Hello, Futuristic. Welcome.
Before you start, I think you should start with Yoda.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
we will get him soon enough, but we just want to know what happened. I mean, we read what Ocean Chief posted. He posted your explanation, but what happened from your point of view? Was it like a screen freeze or what happened?
I don't know. I think it was a bit of both, to be honest. I had my steering wheel angled so I could make the corner, the left-hander, the off-camber one, under the bridge.
Turn 14, yeah.
Yeah, and everything just stopped working. So it was full throttle, and the trajectory of the wheels were the same all the time. So I hit the wall, and unfortunately I hit the motocrosser, which I'm super sorry about.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it was mayhem.
It doesn't sound like you could do much about it. Are you at least happy that that Yoda won the race in the end?
Yeah, of course. It's always a nice feeling when your team is winning. So in the end, this is a team sport.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well.
And I'm guessing you stuck around to give him some race engineering. Also.
Every time.
Well, that's a great teammate. Well, we hope you have better luck in your next race and no weird failures.
Hopefully.
And then we'll do what you said and get Yoda in. So thank you for quickly coming in.
Yeah, better luck next time.
Thanks.
Let's drag Yoda in.
Yes.
Good evening, Yoda, our race winner.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
thank you.
And what a race it was with all the safety cars and many mixed strategies. What was your feeling about the race in general?
I really had thought before the last safety car. I really thought I was in a great position, gapping like cars between me and Papa, catching Meepo and him with a 3-second penalty. And then the last safety car came, and I was so afraid. But Nebletic didn't pit with his heart, so I knew if I push everything I got, I will get the gap. But yeah, I don't know what's happened in this race. It wasn't like I really want to win while fighting Futuristic, Motocrosser, Tipsy Bob, that bands, like everyone. It's sad to see so many DNFs.
Yeah, the track is very unforgiving to collisions and stuff, so it's a hard one to get contact on.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I don't know if you what you noticed of the crashes or not, but apart from that weird Futuristic motocrosser incident, I think most of it was just people going off on their own. Did you feel like it was hard to drive here as well, or?
No, actually not.
Okay.
I don't think I picked up a penalty or warning or anything.
Yeah, and you did a great job of getting a big gap to Nebletic and the others, so that was a great job.
Yeah, I felt like that's what I had to do. I didn't want the DRS train in the end.
Yeah.
But never been in this position before, so I was a bit afraid. We've been joking about second place 2 last times now, and now it's first.
Yeah, so it's actually, let's see, it's actually the first run, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's an extra congratulations, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Good
you.
job.
It's also good for the championship. I think it moves you past that Benz and actually close to Tipsy Bob now. Are you thinking you could even challenge for the championship, or do you think the gap to Motocross on Papa is already too big?
Well, Papa keeps scoring point, but if the race ends like this, I will at least jump a motocrosser. Next prize is race is in Singapore, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, could be.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I do feel that I like that track as well. So we will see what happens there.
Yeah, then we'll definitely look forward to that. Yeah, once again, great race, and also we decided you are our driver of the day, so congrats on that as well.
Kind of, you guys.
And yeah, look forward to seeing you next race. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for commentating.
No problem.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Once again.
Yeah, it looks like nobody else is looking for an interview right now. We do have some guys.
Yeah,
in,
the interview channel is empty,
yeah.
so
I guess that wraps it up for tonight then. Be sure to check out tomorrow in Tier 2, of course, and Saturday Tier 1.
yeah, just wanna get a joke out.
Oh?
Maybe Tipsy Bob didn't go to interviews because he's busy making his tea in the microwave.
Yeah, that's in the microwave as well. You never know with the Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's it for me and Thor, and yeah, good night, and see you later. Bye bye.
Yes, bye bye.